Turn the ship around while you still have the chance!
Get him out of here! I will help you lock him in one of the spare family pods. Take his fancy lock-picking device and don't even think about trying to escape, Doctor, or we will hold you somewhere for the remainder of this trip as a dangerous criminal. There is a fine line between being a nuisance and a liability, and you are standing on it. There's always the airlock next time. Your attendance is not recorded. You're a ghost, a stowaway. Nobody would know you are here.
No, you need to listen to me. I am trying to save the lives of you and everyone on board. Why does no one ever listen? If you don't listen, we will all die. Oh, hello. Have any of you seen Sense yet to let me out?
Not quite, but I have a question for you.
Oh, well, I'd say give it time, but we don't have any. What do you want?
Do you really think this ship is doomed?
I know it is. If the captain refuses to head back... This ship does not have the fuel needed to make the full trip.
And you're certain? Because if I let you out...
If I had £1 for every doomed ship I recognised, I could buy this one. You need to let me out. Right now, the fate of everyone on this ship is in your hands. How does it feel?
Don't make me regret this.
I knew I liked you. Can I have my Sonic back?
Oh. This? Here you go.
Thank you. Now, come on. We need to make the captain see sense.
You do realise if you're lying, I will lose my job?
Never mind your job. If we don't do something, we could all lose our lives. He's a fool. Every second we waste here, all your lives are in danger. This ship needs to turn around for even a small chance of making it back safely.
Doctor, I'm really not paid well enough to be getting shouted at just so you can wander around the ship being a nuisance. You need to come up with something.
You okay? That was quite the run, wasn't it? Do you know, I've only just realised I never got your name.
I was told never to speak with guests on a first name basis. It's only my first time being a guard in space, just under 3/4 of the way through the trip, and now I'm finding out we're on a spaceship you say might as well be fueled by a AA battery. It's terrifying to be in space, but also exciting, I think. Or it could be the nerves speaking. I can't think straight.
Well, you're doing a splendid job. I mean, you could have fooled me. But I think you need to stand up for yourself more. You need to be more authoritative and, well, stop being such a pushover.
What do you mean?
Well, if I take my drink, like this...
Yeah, right.
Well, I'm wasting a perfectly good drink here on this rather nice-looking floor. But there's no one around to stop it.
Doctor, please stop. I'm ordering you to.
Sorry?
Doctor.
Yes?
Doctor, stop. Clean that up.
Hey, we got there. That's good. A bit hesitant, but not bad for your first telling off of a delinquent. I was starting to wonder how much I'd have left of this. I needed to prove my point, that the shields aren't on at the moment, but it's okay because there's a pop machine that needs powering. Where's the logic?
Well, I don't know.
When we were in there, did you realise how he specified how they have to ration fuel in order to have enough for the whole trip?
Yeah.
Well, one of the biggest consumers of this ship's fuel will be the external shields. You know, constantly up and running. See where I'm going with this?
Yeah, so he shuts off the leisure computers and screens during our local night cycles, so we have enough fuel for them.
No, because what about the few other things? Oxygen, anti-gravity, lighting. I don't think your captain knows how fuel economy works. You need a constant stream of consistent fuel in order to keep the external shields from weakening and breaking down. So I need to talk to the captain. Also, I can't help but feel that these asteroids are painfully close. I hope he's on asteroid watch, because if there's no shields...
I wouldn't know, but that is a bit close. Any closer and... I dread to think. My head is all over the place.
Wait. Oh, I am an idiot! How did I not notice? Your dizziness. Oh, the captain's dropped the oxygen levels. If you're asleep, you need minimum. But your adrenaline is pumping and you've been running.
So, how hasn't it affected you?
Binary vascular system. I can survive longer without a rich supply of oxygen, but not indefinitely. The carbon dioxide levels are increasing, and your body can't expel it quick enough, making your heart and brain work in overdrive.
Why is he out? I specifically told you to leave him in that room. After this trip, you are fired. I will make you unhirable. Get what you pay for, I suppose. You're a very unprofessional guard. It's a shame I could only afford one. That was a very stupid thing you did earlier, Doctor. Imagine the damage you could have done. Can you imagine being responsible for the deaths of an entire spacecraft crew and its passengers?
If you don't listen to me and turn this back around, this ship will not survive this trip, and you know damned well I am right.
Doctor, get away from that door now. Doctor, for the last time, everything is under control. We just need to ration. People are supposed to be asleep, so that is why the oxygen is at minimum.
Under control? That's an interesting choice of words for a ship on the brink of catastrophe. You've been toggling everything like a child playing with a light switch, and wasting precious fuel in the process.
We have to conserve the fuel for when we go past the asteroid belt. When they all wake up, we'll be going through it with the shields up fully. This part of the trip is why we needed to conserve fuel. We haven't needed the shield as much yet, and we won't need them as much after going through the belt.
And now you've left the ship vulnerable. Look around you. The lights are flickering, the air is thinning. You're pushing the ship past its limits, Captain. You wanted to show them the wonders of space, but did you think about the risks?
That's enough. You've done nothing but criticise since you boarded as if you're some kind of expert in astroengineering. Who even are you?
Oh, I'm the one person who might actually save your lives. Now if you just...
The shields! The main systems! Doctor, open this door right now!
Ah! It's deadlocked. This won't work against the deadlocked door. You wouldn't have made it. That was the main room. It's gone. Don't you have a secondary control system?
What spaceship has a secondary control system?
Almost every single ship I've been on. It really is early days, isn't
You're
it?
wasting time with nonsense. I need to get back to the viewing deck, now.
Gone. And the fuel? I imagine it's draining as we speak. You can't get to the front section of the ship now. This ship is running on fumes. And those mini asteroids you didn't stop, ruining the structural integrity of the ship. One big hit. That. Now we're losing oxygen.
What do we do? The passengers are locked in their rooms.
We can't get in, and they can't get out. All deadlocked, and the small glass window in each door is too small to fit through.
Of course they are. Brilliant design. When in danger, trap everyone in airtight coffins. Perfect for maintaining order. Terrible for staying alive. I hate deadlocked seals. Humanity and your obsession with deadly safety features.
Well, can't you override it?
Not without time we don't have. The hull's also taking damage, and with every second we waste here, more lives are slipping through our fingers. We're lucky we're here. If we were in the viewing deck, we'd have been sucked through the holes made by the asteroids. The pressure differential, flesh, bone, muscle, it all gets forced through those gaps, piece by piece. The result isn't a body anymore. It's fragments. Pulverized organs, shredded skin, splintered bone. The vacuum wouldn't just kill you, it would devour you, leaving nothing behind you'd recognize. Our remains would have been scattered into space, drifting, broken into pieces no bigger than your hand.
This is your fault. If you hadn't distracted me in the first place. I was monitoring the shield usage and asteroids, but then I had to keep my eye on you. I don't know why I didn't just lock you up from the start.
I tried to warn you, but you wouldn't listen. There's only so much I can do. If I hadn't arrived, your whole ship would not have survived the trip, and you know it, leader.
No. We would have made it, just about.
The speed required to pass through there, plus your shields, would eat up your fuel supply. Understand? Everything. Your oxygen, artificial gravity, the ship controls. Lose fuel and you've lost everything. This was doomed from the start. It didn't have to be, but no, you wouldn't listen.
I don't know what to do. I can send a mayday on this tablet, but they won't arrive in time. I can't see the ship, and we have no fuel and no way for help.
We can go through the vents. I can load up the floor and vent plans on that tablet. I can save us. Give me a leg up. And up. You next. Give us your arms.
It's all my fault. I just wanted to give the common man the chance to see the stars. I made a raffle so everyone had an equal chance to be on the space trip. I've messed it up. It was free to enter, and then winners could pay the cheapest price I could afford to make the trip to go.
What do you mean?
When I was growing up, all the richest of the rich were going out to the stars in their fancy ships, ruining the earth with their fumes and upper-class ideologies. The rest of us got outbid, don't get a chance to explore the stars. So I vowed that I would set up my own company, show the world that space is not just for the elite.
That makes it all the more tragic. You're all innocent people wanting to explore the stars, and I can relate to that more than you'll ever understand. You're a fool, but a tragic fool.
The main reason I applied to be a guard for this was to see the stars. I've never been a guard before. I lied on my application. When I saw the doctor, I didn't have a clue what to do. Sorry, sir.
I have to make sure they're all okay down there. It's my fault.
Don't be ridiculous. We need you to put up the shields and face what you've done. You can do that later.
Maybe. But if I don't get a chance, I'll never forgive myself. I'm going for them. Here, take this. Follow it, straight ahead, third right, and then you're right above the control panel. You might be able to fix it depending on the damage.
No, you will die! Stop! No, you won't! Please! Follow me, quickly.
He said to the third left. Why are we going right?
Cargo bay, my ship, now! Now get in!
But is this where you were the whole time? It's bigger. On the inside.
Time and space machine. Bigger on the inside, yeah. You'll get used to it. Now, welcome to safety.
What about the others? We can't just leave them.
I know. And I'm sorry. But I can't save them all. Not this time. We're off. Now, where on earth are you from?
You're just going to let them die? They could all fit in here.
Do you think I want this? I have seen more death than you can imagine. But this is a fixed point. If I interfere anymore, the consequences would be catastrophic. Believe me, I know. We don't have time.
There are families on that ship, children, and you're saying the deaths are inevitable.
Yes, and I'm sorry.
Put me back. Let me save one family. Anyone.
Any second now, and this ship will break up. The TARDIS is already trying to leave. You won't save them. You can't, and you will die with them.
Let me out, Doctor, or nobody survives. I'm serious.
You don't understand. If that's your choice... The power is almost, if not completely down by now, so the deadlock doors will either be locked or dodgy at best. But I'm warning you now, this is suicide. And remember, the oxygen is scarce to none.
Please work. Is anybody in here? Stupid thing, come on. Both of you while I've got the door.
Please, take her. Keep her safe.
No, you're coming too. Come on, lean on
Her
me.
name is Ava. Give her the life I couldn't, please.
No.
Quick! Here's just enough space for the baby. Now you! Try and wriggle through.
I'm trying. I can't fit. Get out of here. Don't die with us. Just keep us safe. Please.
You were right. Once in a lifetime trip it turned out to be.
I have a way of the ship, but I can't save the rest of you. I will make sure this baby has the best life possible. On yours, this baby's, and on my soul, this child will have the most extravagant life I can give them. I promise.
Go. Get out of here. Now.
Humanity learns from this and introduces a minimum fuel threshold. Enough fuel for the trip, plus 20%. Never again will a ship be allowed to turn off crucial life support systems in the name of saving fuel. This event is mourned annually on Earth. It took a while for humanity to try again with commercial space trips. I feel sorry for the guard. I never did catch their name. They wanted to explore the stars, regardless of what it would take. That is all too familiar to me. In that final moment, he almost reminded me of my early days with his naivety. He will live on in my mind. The captain, I never did catch the name, manages to send a final message to Earth to explain the situation and his blunders. Till the end, he stayed with his passengers, knowing the fate of each and every one of them. Although it's a nasty way to go, and a less than favourable way to be remembered, his failures paved the way forward for humanity to eventually travel the stars. Now then, what about you? I have no idea where you're from. I'm not quite sure what to do with you. There's nothing I can... This necklace... It's familiar. It couldn't be... Ava? Oh, you haven't met me yet. It's funny how time works. I really did keep my promise. You'll meet me one day. It's days gone by for me. Anyway, I didn't change too much. Just one line. Now, let's get you where you need to be.